my name is the Radman, and we are here in Farming Simulator. As you can see, I've got most of the crew together. Um, so this episode, I was gonna just do some harvesting and talk while I harvested, but I decided that I kind of want to farm more grass because in this amount of area of me actually farming it, we made like 20 something $1,000. So yeah, if we can get a lot of grass bales stored up, we could have some real good money for a hard time. And I was just thinking, I kind of want to get rid of this baler. Now, let me explain why. So you probably couldn't tell because of how fast the time lapse was, and I would like to apologize for that if there were any of you who got confused by the time lapse. I had to make it, I didn't want to have to make it that fast, but I had to because of time. Because, yeah, it just wouldn't have worked out any other way, unfortunately. So I kind of want to try this round baler. It almost sounds like it's smaller, though. Because, if you guys remember, we paid 5,200 for this small baler. But the problem I'm running into is, I think I can show you if it's not running. When I'm backing up, if I miss something, watch this. It's extremely hard to correct a backing up turn. Oh, and also, for some reason, whenever you turn and straighten out, the baler kind of takes its sweet time, which makes you miss bales. If you noticed, in the time lapse, I backed up a lot, and while it may not have seemed like very much overall, it was pretty noticeable. The other thing that I want to do, let me just get out of there so you don't have to be listening to that, is get a new tractor. Now you might be asking, well, what can we get for that much money? And I actually want to try out, I probably, no, of course, we're in the regular tractors, I need the mods. Anyway, so yeah, so what I was thinking was, here's this beast we need to find a way to get rid of. I got this crawler pack of tractors, and I'm thinking I'm going to try the most inexpensive one. All I need is something that can either pull the tedder or the bale wrapper. It's just that if I go out, like, there's some big open grassy fields I can harvest. They just take forever to get to, and it makes it kind of annoying if you don't have an easy way to get over to them. I think we'll buy, not him. Trying to stay under the price range, but hopefully have enough horsepower. Because I don't know what the requirement is, because I haven't had an error message with that baler for like horsepower or anything. We'll get this guy just because I think that smallest guy is, I remember buying him and looking at him earlier. Okay, so I guess he's a decent size. We can always sell him again. Okay. So that goes up and down, okay. Does right click do anything? Nope. So yeah, he's pretty loud. Let's see, number 0. Oh, cool. So yeah, we've got the left door. Help if I push the right button. Number 7. I'm pushing it. Not doing anything though. Number 9. Okay. Well, let's look inside. Oh, they slide open. That's why I couldn't see them. 7, 9. Slash is wiper. Okay. It looks like it's a pretty cool little tractor. It's a little slow. And like I said, I don't need like really, really fast tractors. It's just that this guy is like the most, one of the more inexpensive ones, because I don't even really have to haul anything with him. I just need him to like bring 1 or 2 pieces of equipment from field to field, and then I can unhook him, put him to the side, and have the others haul it. So yeah, as long as he can pull something uphill, it looks like, I don't know, if they did real physics for this game, like how a crawler tractor should be, I think that a little guy like this should have a bunch of grip, especially going uphill, considering that they have treads and they're not pulling anything. I think I can either, I think if I stick him on the tedder, he should be fine. But I know I won't use him for actual field work though, because he's really slow. But like I said, I have like a big convoy to move, and it's just nicer if I can move all of them at once. And I think one of my tractors, if I take the front weight off, I can stick the tedder on the front. Or the rake, whichever one. And he has front lights, back lights, so he's not too complex. And we don't actually have enough to buy that baler. I kind of want to try it out though. But I don't think he'll be able to pull it up, so we'll just reset the baler. Go to the garage. So yeah, since I'm not going to save in between this, I'll just sell this right now. Plus, yeah, we made more off that baler than we spent on it in the long run. Because it didn't cost us that much. Oh yeah, and I kind of want to get into corn harvesting eventually, because I realized we don't have to harvest corn. We could buy one of the fields by the biogas plant and keep like a tiny silage operation down there with like one spare tractor if we ever get one. Like an actual tractor, not like the crawler I just bought. And yeah, I've looked at this and it does have to use, I think it does have to use square bales. I haven't checked it with round bales though, but it would make sense to be a square baler, to be a square bale thing, I mean. Yeah, I'm hoping that that one will work better though, because the main problem that I had with the other one was it had a tendency to like act weird at like the wrong times. Okay, I'm already in that, so if I reset it, okie dokie. We'll grab the guy who was on the baler and go pick up the new baler. See, I want to kind of see. I don't have any grass lying around. I was going to say I hope I have enough grass lying around to try it, but yeah. Might have to just do a little bit of trial and error, you know, turning off the game without saving, that sort of stuff. Okay, so he looks like he's a fair bit smaller. I hope his bales aren't too much smaller though, or I don't know if they'll be supported by that trailer I have. So we don't actually have to unfold him. Okay. He's definitely, let's see how he handles. So he does have a turning limit on him. How well does he back up? Oh, I like that. Because the problem was that old baler, if you were backing up with it, it would pull you to one side or the other. This one, you can back up and the baler itself is moving, but you're still on track. Yeah, and I'll show you guys what I meant with that crawler. Let's see, we'll come pick up this rake though real quick before I forget it. Because knowing my luck, I'm going to drive off to one of those grassy fields, be harvesting, and realize, oh, I have no rake. Oh, crap, that's what I was going to use the money for, actually. I was going to buy a bigger rake. Oops. That's what resetting is for, guys. Let me just show you how easy it is. Yeah, I totally got sidetracked because I was thinking about actually hauling around the actual machinery itself, and I totally forgot I'd been planning to buy a rake. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I think we're going to buy the John Deere rake, just because, you know, it's the same price as a normal one. I just like the brand. Yeah, so we'll buy the John Deere rake, probably try out the baler. I think if we don't buy the tractor, we can buy it with and have the other baler, and I could try both of them out off camera. And I can make like a farm for an hour or two, have like maybe 2 or 3 stacks of silage on hand. That way we can sell it if we need to, and I'll probably also find out, just out of curiosity, if you dump those bales once they're wrapped into the biomass area where you dump corn, if they sell or not. Yeah, I'll just show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm hoping the game will load. Uh-oh. Okay, I hope that was just my screen. My screen like went black. Hoping that wasn't the game. I'm getting a new computer soon, guys, because I have a problem with this computer. The under performance on my task manager, apparently I'm using about 60% of the CPU and all but about half a megabyte or millibyte or whatever they're called of memory. And I have 8 gig, oh my gosh, gigabyte. Yeah, I have 8 gigs of RAM in my computer and it's using up 7.5 of them to run this game right now. I think that's because of all the mods, so what I'm going to do is when I upgrade my computer, I'm going to take my mods folder and do some heavy modification to the mods folder, like probably try and find out all the duplicates and get rid of them and stuff. Yeah, now I'll show you what I was talking about. And I'll have to see. I hope I haven't talked for 20 minutes and got nothing done. I don't know, I feel so bad when I do that accidentally. Because it is an honest accident if I ramble for 20 minutes. Are you kidding me? Dang it. Didn't think ahead enough. But I don't want to reset again. Yeah, I need 32. Great. Oh, I can't even sell that and get more. Oh, I might actually have to farm a little bit. To, like, farm 1 bale worth. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So what I'm also looking at, capacity, okay, they're all the same. What I'm also possibly looking at is buying one of these guys, and I think it was under headers, maybe? It's somewhere here. Just have to find it. Put some of these in the weirdest places. Yeah, it's what, no, not that goes to. It's not a self-propelled, by the way. That's probably why I'm looking in the wrong place. Yeah, anyway, I'm thinking about getting the, I don't know, yeah, this guy. Either this guy or the in-game one. I'm not sure how expensive the in-game one is, though, because 38,000 as compared to, I gotta get rid of some of these duplicates. I think that's my problem, is I have so many duplicate mods, or 45,000. I think if I bought this, though, it'd be more versatile. Actually, no, it wouldn't. No, because this is, I don't know if I could actually harvest with, okay, one of these ones, we'd use one of these ones paired with one of those ones and do stuff. That's actually not that expensive. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to go farm a silage bale so that I can pay for the rake upgrade, because that is something I've decided that I need. Yep. Back to the grindstone. It took me so long yesterday to harvest that much grass. Or at least it felt like that long. But yeah, I will see you in just a little bit. And I think when we come back, I'm going to skip straight to either buying machinery or harvesting these fields, depending on how long I spend farming that grass bale. Actually, no, I'll be back when I've farmed it, because I think I just have to do one big loop around this and I'll have enough. Okay guys, I just wanted to show you this guy. I'm just kind of testing out how accurate his pickup is. He's about as accurate as the other one, except the other one had like a foot in each direction or something that it would allow you to get off and it would still pick it up. He seems to be more, you know, you have to line it up a little better with this one. And I think it's filling at about the same rate. This is a pretty little windrow though compared to the other one. And I kind of set it up so that I can show you guys why I want a bigger, wrong one. So this is why I want a bigger tedder and rake, because I think they get about the same size when you get the biggest ones. So you could have the biggest tedder in the front and the biggest rake in the back and prepare windrows like that without having to do it twice. But yeah, I think I'll bring you guys with me, and we will do this. So he is definitely a little more annoying to turn with, but I can back him up easier too. Okay, I'm just really bad at driving this baler today, which means that he's really well made actually. The worst made ones tend to be easier to use, but that's because their hitboxes aren't as good, as accurate, stuff like that. But yeah, as long as you drive pretty well, he'll pick up a full windrow, which is, I had one baler. I swear, only the middle of the pickup was an actual hitbox for picking up hay and stuff, because it would leave strips on either side like that, except every time. So yeah, he's a little more annoying to drive, but he also backs up well. That was my main pet peeve with that other baler. The other thing I don't like is the fact that he's a round baler. I don't know. I have mixed feelings with round balers. They just take so much longer in the long run to run. But yeah, as you can see, about that much area will give you mostly full. I was hoping it would fill it up all the way, but looks like I have to do a little more harvesting after all. Just quickly turn these back on and get rolling then, I guess. Anyway, I will see you in just a second after I harvest a little more hay. Okay guys, I just want to see how this will work out. I don't think it will, but I want to try. But I'll probably mess it up worse. Okay. Oh, it doesn't even pick it up. It's a direction specific mod. Okay. Yeah, that answers my question. Can you harvest this like I was trying to? You absolutely cannot, unless you drive backwards. So yeah. That answers the question. Okay guys, so I decided not to rake it just cause, you know, I was lazy. But yeah, we've almost filled up our baler, and we're gonna actually drive this over to buy the bale wrapper, and yeah, I'll just come clean up all this grass later. I just mainly wanted to get it off the side of this field in case I buy the field later. Holy cow! Wow, this baler really feels like it should be, like, you know, slid off to the side. I don't know why, it just does. And I almost crashed into my own tractor there. Anyway, yeah, let's go unload this, wrap it, if it will. My one fear is that for some reason, this bale will be a different size other than is supported by all the mods I have so far. But I don't think, what the heck? I was gonna say, I don't think that would be likely since the baler did fine, or the wrapper did fine with the bales from that other baler. Oh yeah, those look like exactly the same. So yeah, now I gotta wait through this. Just, ha 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 ha. What I don't get is why it doesn't stop after once. I guess it would be because, you need like a thick layer or something. But it'd be so much faster if it just did one layer. Here we go. Thought I had stop automatic unloading, whatever. Okay, we'll move you out of the way and fold you back up, because it's kind of inconvenient to transport you when you're folded out. And let's just go pick it up and sell it so that we can buy our rake and get rid of that old one. Okay. And we'll go pick up the new rake with this guy because I want to know if he can even run it, since he's like, this guy is normally the rake tractor. We just pulled him off it to put him on the bale trailer though. Okay, if I can back up straight. It's weird, I can back up fine when I have like an entire load of bales that needs to make it in here, but when I only have like one or two, I cannot back up for the life of me. Oh my gosh, that's barely enough money. Barely, barely, barely. Oh, and one thing I've noticed is since we upgraded our seeder, the cost of like overall harvesting has gone down because I'm only paying for one worker. Now let's get a windrower. I don't know, I call them rakes. Personally, that's what they're known as where I live. And we'll just put you here. And I can come pick you up later. This guy's like, I don't mind so much leaving the bale trailer somewhere as leaving something like a rake somewhere, because the bale trailer, admittedly, it's something that you don't use until the end anyway, so I don't feel, like I said, I don't feel as bad just leaving it somewhere and then come picking it up later, like after I've moved all the equipment and stuff and just need to come pick up the bales. And yeah, sometime later I'll come clean this hay up. Pick up this guy, we'll go sell him and try out the new rake. I'll be back when I get there. Oh yeah, something else I noticed. I cut this, and within one grow cycle it was back. So grass is something that you can cut pretty often. Like, I don't know why, but in the last game there seemed to be a glitch where it took it like a lot longer than it does now to regrow. Maybe that was just a mod that I had or something stupid though. So yeah, we'll sell this guy. Yes, I want to sell him. I'm sick of him. It's just really annoying to have to go one row at a time. Plus, it's less, if I use this on the field, like that I'm harvesting, then I can make a lot less passes. So we'll need to unfold him. He takes a little bit, but yeah, he's pretty big. So yeah, I think this would take about 4 rows into one or something. I will actually be surprised if this tractor can... I'm actually surprised that this tractor can even pull this thing. Oh no, wait, it hasn't regrown. I forgot. I just never harvested all the way around. Okay, yeah, I'll have to tell you when it regrows. I'm hoping you don't have to like fertilize it or anything stupid like that though, because that would get real annoying. So let's turn it on. Can we pull it up? If I put cruise control on, will it pull it very far? It looks like it shouldn't. I guess if it can't, I can always just, you know, stick it on one of the bigger tractors temporarily. But the important thing is that we have the horsepower required to, like, operate it. Operate those discs. Yeah, in the last game they would let you actually turn on the discs while it was loaded like that. It was so much more fun to watch. But yeah, especially if I do anything on hills, I'll have to use one of the bigger tractors. Okay, I'm gonna just show you guys on the map. Scrap trying to actually drive there with this thing. So I think if I remember right, over by the garden center or the lumber yard, like that, you see up near field number 13, kind of by the lumber yard and shipping office, top left. So there's that green unloading space. I think that if I take stuff, if I take my equipment up there, there's a pretty big field up there. I'll probably take a tractor out just to check, or I'll go down by the biogas plant, because those two places I think are the most likely that I would be to sell to. Well, no, I wouldn't sell to like up there, but there's big open fields, and then I think that the biogas plant might take bales. I can't remember though. They probably changed it in this game anyway. It probably doesn't still work the same or anything. But yeah, and I think next episode between now and next episode, I will do some off-camera farming with my new tools, and probably get a pretty big stack of bales going. I'm not gonna sell them as I produce them, because well, I might sell a few. I'll have to decide actually, since we're so low on cash right now. But yeah, we'll do a harvest next episode of this field, and if a great demand comes along, we might have a chance to buy either a corn header or a completely new implement like a pull behind chopper or something. But yeah, let's just take one look at this. So this, if you remember right, had 4 rows on it. Those 4 rows, if I don't unhook my tedder, this is not a tedder by the way, those 4 rows would have just become 1 or 2 possibly. So yeah, that's why I wanted this. It's a lot nicer than the one I had before. Anyway, I'll see you in the next episode. Now I have to figure out which baler to keep and which baler to sell. Dun dun dun! Yeah, I'll decide that later. Thanks for watching, everyone. Goodbye. Now this is what I'm talking about. Gotcha. Anyway, thanks for watching. I kind of just wanted to show you guys what it actually looks like running. Anyway, that's the end. Oh, also, look how tiny! So tiny. It's so tiny now. Oh no. That means that now we need to upgrade again. Wait a second. Okay, yeah. Anyway. No, it means I need to upgrade that now.